Today, September 29th, 2015, is my 5th anniversary of making YouTube videos. Can you believe it? For the last 5 years, I have been talking to a camera and uploading to the internet. That is just mind-blowing that I have been doing something consistently for the last 5 years. Right now, let's look back at my very first video.
Alright, my name is Andrew, and this is a video response to Dan is Not on Fire with the retarded air fresheners. Alright, so my response to this is Dan is right. They are retarded. I mean, they don't necessarily do what, it says in the ads and in the commercials. It will make your whole house smell great. It does not make your house smell great. All it does, it covers like a little tiny part or space of your house. But the rest of it, it smells like ass or dead fish or rotten, smelly, whatever. But yeah, those things never work.
I'd like to think that in these past 5 years that I have certainly come a long way than what I did back in my very first video. So here I am, my 5th year of making YouTube videos, and I have to say, I did not think that I would be here 5 years later still making videos, because I love to start something new, because I don't like doing the same thing over and over again. I always love starting new projects, but the problem is once I start a project, I don't usually finish any. But YouTube, aside from college, are two of the things that I have been sticking consistently to for how many years now. So I am very proud of myself for doing that. So here I am, 5 years. A lot has happened in 5 years. When I started making videos, there was more relaxed things that you could do on YouTube. You could get away with uploading copyrighted content and there was no problem. It wasn't until about 11 or 12 that YouTube really put the hammer down and you're no longer allowed to do that. So unfortunately, a lot of my very first videos that I ever uploaded were copyrighted content. The first being a scene from 1972's The Poseidon Adventure, and then a whole bunch of clips from Empire Records. Those are my most viewed videos, but because they're copyrighted content, they're practically blocked in every single country and all that great wonderful stuff. But aside from, you're no longer allowed to use copyrighted content without going through paperwork of clearances and whatnot, a lot of other things have changed. It's not such a community anymore. It's more basically high school, and everybody has their own cliques, and everyone stays in their own cliques, and all that lovely high school drama. Also, in these 5 years that I've been making videos, I've really come into my own. I mean, I think the reason why I make YouTube videos in the first place is that I don't have a lot of friends. Making friends has always been kind of hard for me because I guess I'm just too nice of a person, so I'm easily taken advantage of. So what I think is friendship turns out to be they're just using me in some capacity. So talking to a camera and like getting feedback from complete strangers on the internet is kind of like, at least that's something. I mean, it's not one-to-one interactions with friends, but at least you have like people who are truly interested in what you have to say on the internet, whereas in real life, I am a nobody. So I think that's the real reason. It has to do with filling the void of loneliness of actual friends in real life, whereas the internet, I don't have to see somebody face to face, but as long as I know that I have that interaction with either it be comments or once upon a time there was a thing called video responses. Yeah, in 5 years, video responses, they don't exist anymore, because I don't know if you noticed, but the very first video I ever did was a video response to Dan is Not on Fire, to his retarded air fresheners, which has now been retitled to stupid air fresheners because of all political correctness and all that stuff. A lot has changed in 5 years since I, decided to turn on a camera, well actually it was a webcam, and make a video response. And of course, I've been talking about this guy for 5 years now, so nothing's gonna change, but none of this would have ever happened if I hadn't found Miles Dyer one day, I think through a recommendation. So I watched one video and that led to a few, and then I really got into Miles when he was doing Sunday shows on a website called Stickam. And then, of course, that's when I found out about his yearly telethon that he does called Stick Aid, and where they were raising money for UNICEF. And that really got me really interested. Not because it was UNICEF, but it's like, well, look at him. He makes videos, so I thought, hey, well, why don't I give it a shot? At the time, I was like 23, so I thought, well, I'm not really doing anything else with my life, so why not, hey, give this a shot? And so here I am, 5 years later, and of course, I owe it all to Miles, and of course, there's other people involved too, but he's the main inspiration, so I don't think, I know I wouldn't be doing what I am still doing today if it wasn't for him. Big shout out to him, and of course, I highly recommend that you watch his videos. They are very enlightening, they make you think, they make you see the bigger picture of how the world works, but don't be afraid and too taken aback that, you know, that this is kind of serious content, because Miles takes stuff that is important to him, that's going on in the UK or the world, but then he condenses it down to where you can understand it. So it's not like Fox News giving you their side of the story or CNN giving it. No, it's his own unsolicited point of view, basically. That's what it's his own point of view without any outside influences. And that's really great. That in, when he wants to not be serious, he can be a really good comedian. He has had some really funny videos. Alright guys, besides talking about Miles, and this is being my 5th year anniversary, I don't really have anything else to tell you about, so I'm gonna just kind of keep this short and sweet. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to where my YouTube career or path takes me, and yeah, until I see you next time, this is me saying goodbye, and thanks for these last 5 years. I really couldn't have done it without you. Alright, take care, bye.